Hello there, Stampers. It's Jackie Bolhuis from Klompen Stampers. Today, we're going to make 4 quick and easy cards. These are SIP cards, stamps, ink, and paper. You know, that's really all you need to make fun cards, and more importantly, to make cards to send them to someone so they get happy mail in their mailbox. Well, these are easy and they're fun. The stamp set, Eclectic Garden, it's really eclectic. At first I looked at this, I'm kind of like, oh, but you know what, I started playing and I'm like, it's so fun. It just adds kind of a different little twist to your cards, getting away from the normal nature and flowers and stuff that you tend to see me do all the time. But I tell you, I had a blast making these cards, and I'm going to have fun sharing them with you and showing you just how easy it is to make quick and easy cards. These cards would be perfect for those of you that are beginner stampers, or maybe this is the first set of stamps you might buy to make cards, or those of you that have been stamping for a long time and you just need to whip out some quick and easy cards. We're just doing the stamps, ink, and paper. That's all we need. Now, if you want to, you absolutely could step these up a little bit, add some ribbons, some embellishments, maybe do a little cutting and layering, but we're keeping it super simple today, and I hope you like the results. Let's go ahead, flip this camera down, and let's get to work. So here's a peek at the stamp set, and it really is eclectic. I think this is a flower. At first I thought it was an artichoke, but I guess it could really be whatever. Radishes, grapes, and a bird. But the sayings are perfect for just all occasion happy mail type cards, and we get this fun watercolor look with it. Now, like I said, we're only using stamps, ink, and paper on these cards. Keeping them simple, they're fast to make, and they're fun. Now, I've got basic white here. I believe this is 4 by 2.5, and I've cut 4 different pieces to make the stamped layers of the 4 cards that we're gonna make today. Now, like I said, you could jazz this up a little bit, but we're gonna keep it simple. So we have a black pad, our memento, and we're gonna just stamp all 4 of these layers, and then I'll show you how to put the card together. So let's start with the radishes, just because I thought this was kind of a strange stamp. But when I stamped it, I'm like, it's really cool. So we've got the radishes. Now, to color these in, they gave us in the stamp set 2, I guess, watercolory look stamps. I like to call them blobs for lack of a better word. And these will color all 4 of these images really nicely. So we're going to start with, there's a small one and the big one. So we're going to call this the small one. And I did find I like my colors a little bit lighter. So I'm stamping it off on scrap paper. And then the first one is to color the top. This is soft succulent that we're using. Now, because we're going to use this stamp a lot, we're going to use our chamois to clean it off in between colors, okay? If you don't use a chamois for cleaning, you will love this. Now, mine's getting pretty grungy here, but you just get it wet. I take it to my sink and I wring it out until like the water runs clean, even though it's always going to look kind of icky. And then to clean the stamp, all I need to do is wipe it on there. I wrung it out really good, so it's not like these stamps are super wet coming off of it. It just cleans it really nice. Now, the radish part, we're going to use real red, because why not? And we're going to do scrap paper first. And I'm going to see, yep, I just wanted to double check. Is stamping it off once enough? I think so. And then we'll just twist it a little bit so it looks like it's going a little different direction. And there's our radishes. So let's set that one aside, and then let's do the flower one. And again, we're on all of these, we're going to start by stamping our image in black. And then this one, we're going to use the larger blob. And we're going to go ahead and go on scrap paper each time. So that fills in our green, and then to remember to wash this. I usually don't clean my stamps on camera because I always just use one ink pad. So let's do mango. Let's see. That one actually we can take right off of there. So there's our flower. And grab another piece. And next up, what do we have? The bird. Told you this was super eclectic looking. These images really, they all have that same look, the artwork, but the images themselves are pretty random. Okay, scrap paper, and let's do the green part there. And then what color should we make our bird? Let's clean this off. And I think we're going to go cinnamon cider on that one. So there is the bird. And then the last one is the grapevine. So let's go ahead and put our grapes on there like so. You can see how fast these cards work up. Turn this one that way. So there is our green. And when I think of grapes, I think of wine. So my color for this one's Merry Merlot. So let's stamp that off. And there's our grapes. That one, I probably should have stamped that one off twice to make it a little bit lighter, but that will work. Now, there are 3 different, is there 3 or 4? Let's see. I think I'm missing a stamp right here. Let's go ahead and let's use the thank you first. You know what? That's pretty distracting looking, isn't it? Let's take this one and we'll do thanks so much on it. So there's that. And then our radishes. How about, I just don't know what I'd do without you. So there's the radishes. And then our bird. Oh, here it is. I have them all here. This little guy, we're going to put sending bright wishes for a happy day. And I think that needs to be, you know what? I really don't like that one. Let's flip it over. It was too dark, you know, and that's where there's 2 sides to every piece of paper, right? So let's do this again, because I wasn't liking the looks of that. Let's see. So there's our green, and then that Merry Merlot, we're going to go off once, off twice, and now on there. Ooh, much, much better. And we can do sending bright wishes for a happy day. So bam, there we go. We've got the 4 stamped layers for 4 different cards. Now let's just push some of this out of the way. And to finish off our card, we are using note cards and envelopes. I love that these come in a pack of 20 and you get the note card and the envelope all in one. Makes it nice and easy to make quick and easy cards like this. And we're going to just back this with a piece of black. Put that on there. And just to make it kind of a fun little twist on here, rather than putting this straight, let's angle it a little bit. I don't do that very often. So there we go. Just like that, we have a quick and easy note card. Now, the magic of video, there we go. We have 4 cards. They are all stamped exactly the same format, the same recipe, which means the same cutting dimensions for our white, our black, on the note card and envelope, and then we just had fun mix and matching the different stamps on that. I call these SIP cards, stamps, ink, and paper. That's all you need to make quick and easy cards. So I hope you liked this video and saw how easy it is to make these cards. It truly is a fun, eclectic stamp set that will just bring joy to anybody that you pop a card in the mail and send them some happy mail. So if you have any questions, make sure to reach out to me. I'm here to help you in any way that I can. You can leave me a comment, send me an email, and remember, there will be a corresponding blog post. The link is in the video description, and over there you'll see pictures of these along with all the measurements. So I hope to be stamping with you again real soon. Have a stamp happy day.